So guys, this headline says no food, no fuel, no power, no forex, no hope. This is what Tinubu has subjected Nigerians into. I mean, the level of suffering Nigerians are going through these days. It is affecting everybody. Even those of his tribe are really feeling it. I mean, everybody in Nigeria is feeling the heat. And guess what? A Yoruba group has called for Tinubu's resignation. They are also soliciting support for the Fearless in October protest that is about to come this coming October because of hardship that Nigerians are going through and also fuel price hike. I mean, this Yoruba group, they've woken up, they are saying, we were deceived by that Emilokon slogan. Now, Nigerians want to get their country back into their hands. You can imagine, a Yoruba union calling for Tinubu's resignation. That means that this suffering is touching people even to their bone marrow. Everybody is feeling this heat. Take a look at how Dr. Pierce described Tinubu. Take a look.
The president doesn't know everything. I, frankly, have been very disappointed in Tinubu, very disappointed. I thought he understood economics. Now I realize he's just a bookkeeper.
How do you mean bookkeeper?
Because bookkeeper is an accountant. He's an accountant. He collects money, accounts for it, but to develop business, to develop the economy, takes a business mind. Somebody who has run industry before, employers, employees, understand the give and take in business. Evidently, he doesn't know it and he's not listening.
This is amazing. This is Nigeria. Salvation will surely come for you, Nigeria. But one thing I can tell you is when good people keep quiet, darkness will continue to prevail, or the wicked will continue to have their way. This is a nation whose leaders have promised the civil servants 70,000 as minimum wage. The 70,000 they have not yet started earning. Suddenly there is a shot in the fuel pump price to 1,200, 1,400. Yet they are expected to be at work every day. They are expected to eat. They are expected to drink. And you should know that there are many organizations that cannot even afford to pay that. They used to pay 10,000 or 50,000, and that was taking care of families. But because of this 400% rise in the cost of things, today that money is absolutely valueless. Oh, Nigeria, when would you rise up yourselves to shine your light? To shine your light. Some of these leaders go to their bed and they sleep and wake up. They've traveled around the world. They spend the money they want to spend. But when would you, people of righteousness, know that this is your time to shine your light so that we can dispel darkness? There is a glory coming. No whether we like it or not, God has always come true for the ordinary people. It is well with Nigeria and it shall be well with us. But note this, the worst thing that can happen in any generation is for good people to keep quiet and why evil prevail. There's nothing wrong when evil is on. Nothing wrong when bad people are in the place of power. But when good people keep quiet and when good people don't participate, when good people are afraid to lose their lives. Today we are seeing the number of our people that have been wasted. Oh, I saw a video where Nigerians were going to the dustbin picking food to eat. That's not the country I knew. That's not the country I knew. That's not the country. Nigeria, it's a great nation. It's a blessed land. We don't need to go through all of this in order to have.
Ladies and gentlemen, today, petrol is selling across Nigeria for an average of 1,000 naira per litre. Value-added tax is climbing to 10%. According to latest news from the government, inflation is above 30%. The naira is exchanging at 1,650 naira. But one thing is certain, Nigerians will adjust. The Nigerian ability to adjust to pain is mysterious. And that's all we do. We adjust. It's our blessing and our curse. It's the thing that makes us able to thrive in any part of the world and come out on top in comparison to other people around us. But yet, it is our biggest curse. It's the curse that makes us find excuses to understand why we continue to suffer, no matter how bad it is. That curse will make you adjust and never actually demand an end to your suffering. If the great Fela Kuti was alive today, he would have made another suffering and smiling song, if you remember. A remix will be due in 2024. Now, those elected into office are not bothered because you are Nigerian and you will adjust. Those elected into government will continue to gather so much so they never get to feel your pain. They will stay in government and fund a life of dreams for their families, send their children to school abroad, buy houses abroad, even buy new citizenships for themselves in choice countries around the world. But you, the average Nigerian, who stood in the rain and sun to vote these people into office, you will adjust. Yes, you will. Your earnings will remain the same year after year and tenure after tenure. Your salary and your earnings will remain the same or even lose value to inflation. But the Nigerian in you will adjust. Some will even have time to be tribal bigots while they adjust. You will have time and mental space to know who is Yoruba and who is Igbo and who is Fulani and who is from Abakaliki. But the Nigerian spirit in you will never actually say enough is enough. Instead, you will adjust. There's nothing like being pushed to the wall for the average Nigerian. The average Nigerian will move from eating 3 meals a day to eating twice and to even eating once a day if you're fortunate enough. And the average Nigerian will convince himself that they don't even need to eat that much because you are busy. Yes, you will adjust. And a few months later, you will be pushed again to the wall with new taxes. The wall in Nigerian context is elastic, so you never really fight back because there's always space for you to make adjustments to more suffering. There's space. In the last few weeks, there have been stories of dozens murdered or kidnapped in Sokoto and Zamfara state. Those lives are not less important than the lives in other parts of Nigeria. And we all know that our government is failing in its most important task, the security of lives and property. Businesses are failing. Nigerians can't afford food or transportation. But as our fellow Nigerians mourn their loved ones in Sokoto and Zamfara and some of all those states, and as Nigerians are introduced to new taxes and the most expensive petrol in our history, once again, we will adjust and adjust and adjust. Because that's all we do and is what we are good at. Good morning, Nigerians.
So guys, you just heard him clearly. He said he thought Tinubu understands economics. He never knew Tinubu was just a bookkeeper. Nigerians, Tinubu, a bookkeeper. That is why they are running down the economy. Anyway, take a look at these other clips. So guys, you can see that it is no longer time for people to just keep waiting. This is time for Nigerians to act. This is time for Nigerians to speak up. If you don't speak up, this government, they will just tie everybody down and do whatever they like. Remember, it's all about their political interests. They are not here for, the benefits of the people. They are just there for their own. That is what you have to know, that these people, they just want whatever that will favor them ahead of 2027. If you think Tinubu is working hard now to reduce the sufferings of Nigerians, it's a lie. They are just working to pave more ways for how they can retain power come 2027. Don't forget that the chairman of the APC has come out to say there is no vacancy in Aso Rock, that nobody can displace Tinubu in the next election, that they've entered, they must be there for 8 years. Nigerians, this is what we have been subjected to go through. And that is why we must not keep quiet, because that change must start, and now it is that time. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.